Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Appalachian Prospecting. I'm your host, Prospector Wayne Thornton. Been digging around, scratching around these brooks 30 plus years. I think going more toward 40 now. Anyways, got a few things to talk about today. At the end of this video, you get to see that little keene dredge that we restored. I've done like the 2 or 3 things on it. Videos, I'm sorry. Check that out. Check out them back videos. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Anyways, something kind of hit home a little bit in the last couple of days. I don't know if you guys follow Dan Hurd in the prospecting community. I call him one of the forefathers of video tube and watching, his videos. They had a really bad accident on one of his claims. A fella fell and really messed up his knee and shoulder, and thank God nothing like fractural head or anything like that, but the scariness is still there. So what I'm going to jump up to real quick is, going out alone is cool because you want to be the one to find the spot. I totally get it. But a lot of us are a bunch of dumbasses, and I'm going to be getting a dumbass meter that we're going to do. And what I mean by that is, the older we get, we got to be careful with our health, especially if we're not kind of healthy. Going way down into these big canyonous areas, some of the remotest areas in Vermont, as far as I'm concerned, some of. Boy, up in Lincoln's freaky, but years ago, I looked at a timber sale up there, and it was massive woods up there. If you think a Bigfoot don't exist and could live there, you're wrong. Anyways, everybody, be careful out there. Slip, sliding, whee, off we go. We all have a story, and I got a real quick one. I was digging all by myself, and I was working in a big boulderous area, and most of you guys know the brook that is in Rutland that's got big giant boulders in it. And I was digging away, and I was using one of them, them suckers that you pull the big white thing and it sucks up. And I kept sucking away, rock, 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 rock. Next thing you know, my foot was kind of like in between 2 boulders, and it come down on my foot. Didn't hurt me because my foot kind of pushed itself down into the gravels that I still hadn't sucked out yet. So every time I tried to move my foot, the rock would fall a little more and get tighter on my foot. I'm like, uh-oh. I didn't have my shovel. I was using the sucker. So I'm like, oh my God. Anyways, make a long story short, the sucker worked because I was able to pull the handle out far enough just to grab the shovel and get it over, and I was able to get it out of my way. Now think about that, guys. Now think about if there's a bad thunderstorm and all of a sudden all this rain and everything starts coming off the mountains and your foot's stuck in there. SOL. We all know what that means, and if you don't, it's called shit out of luck. It's the same way with these big rivers that all these guys go and pan and do their willy-nilly on, and they're not paying attention to, you got 4,000 foot mountains up there that could have had a major thunderstorm. Most of us are smart and safe, and I get it, guys, but just be safe, We're going to have the club sign up, the Appalachian Prospecting Club sign up after the rendezvous, but I will be there on Friday night just doing a sign up. You don't want to sign up, you don't have to. Fine. I'll have t-shirts, I'll have window stickers there. Looking forward to maybe, somewhere down the road we get a Northern Appalachian, New Hampshire chapter or a Maine chapter. Let's work on that, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. Get this shit out there. You can't do it all alone. I got 73 active people on this on Facebook, and there's 4 to 5 that are actively talking on there. Why be on a site if you don't want to come on and say, hey, that's really cool, or comment, or go to people's YouTube channels and check them out. Like, share, and subscribe. It helps them. It helps them build. It helps us keep this going. I mean, I'm 25 into this, and, I've had videos with over 7,000 views on it. But, you like to see your audience come up a little bit, and this is how you help us. So, all the YouTubers out there, Green Mountain Gold Trap, Scott's channel, 802 Outdoors. There's a few other channels. There's Prospector Theory. These are cool little channels that you just go to and see locally what's going on. I mean, they're great. Some of them don't post all the time. I get it, So today, real quick, one other thing. Guys, donate to Hans. He's got a little fund going to kind of help out the cost of this. This is why I'm having a club fee. because he's absorbing a lot of the cost of this. So give him a hand somehow, some way. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to sit here and be a salesman. I'm just telling you, give him a hand now and again. And this is, again, why I have a club fee. And the club fee is going to cover these type of rendezvous and stickers and all the good stuff that we reap. Well, if you have club dues, then you can spread that out and say, okay, this year we're going to have hot dogs, hamburgers, enough for 20 people, la 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 la. I mean, so on and so forth. So help out Hans a little bit, huh? He's not over at Nutmeg Prospectors. Great bunch. Green Mountain Gold Trap. I know he's going to be up there. Yeah, Joe Moranville from Green Mountain Gold Trap. He's going to be there, and he's bringing that big, giant sucker. Man, I saw a picture of that. I'm like, holy cow. It's kind of like, remember the big bazooka that they made back then? This thing makes that thing look like a kitten. And I think he's bringing some goodies with him as well. And I know he's done a lot of donation as well. So if you're there, patronize him. He's Green Mountain Gold Trap. He's built right here in New England. If people are looking for it, he may throw out a little discount. I don't know, Joe's, whatever. So throwing that out there. Okay, so one quick review. We'll stop jaw-jacking here. This is one of my favorite sluice boxes that I like in some of the big rivers. I've used this sluice box since the day that it come out online. I am no way affiliated with these people. They don't sponsor me, nothing. It's called ASR Outdoors. And it is a sluice box that is made out of ABS plastic. Okay, so if you're looking at it close enough, let me try to get close here. Okay, you see kind of some similarities, kind of like Doc's Hog Mat, you know, the way that you've got the different riffles and all that. So this came out, I can't remember if it was before or after Doc did his mats. So I'm not sure if this is 3D printed. I think this is a actual mold, because this is ABS plastic. So they make the molds and they create all this. I'm telling you what, this is a nice big river sluice box. It's rugged. I actually gave one of these to somebody, and I forgot who the heck I gave one to. Up that, I do believe we were near the White River or somewhere in Bethel. I can't remember. Anyways, I have this. I like it. And there's a little something that I learned about this particular box. Now, listen to this. You know how the traditional is, you put it in, you got the 2-inch drop, and, you know, you got the water just running, you know about Corona? Baby. This sucker, you submerge it. It's weird. I know, you're going to have everybody, oh, what are you doing? Wait, nah, you should watch me and see what happens. When you get your concentrate down into like sprinkle, and you're sprinkling that on there, you can watch all the heavy stuff go right over the top of this ridge and go right out, and the gold just sprinkle right down. It's crazy. I don't know what it is about this particular model that it does that. I submerge it completely under the water, so it's, you know, about level or maybe just a whisker above it, because I don't want to get anything swirling. I just want that same effect. And I'll put it in there, and I won't put it, you know, the 2 inch per foot. I'll put it in there, you know, just enough. But again, I'm down to concentrates. I'm not throwing in chunks or shoveling in chunks. This is what this guy is for. This is what I call my ripper. And I've got a cage that goes over it, if you can see it. Okay? That goes over it. I can shovel in that thing all day. It's the same thing. I've got that submerged down about halfway, so the water runs over it. Sprinkle, current's pushing it out. Excellent. When I'm in giant water, there's my tool. That's a piece of equipment. That's a Green Mountain Gold Trap. A lot of you guys play with your bazookas and your reapers and all that. I like them all. Don't get me wrong. I'm not putting any of them down. I like Joe's product because you can see what's going on in there. You can see if it's plugged up, especially when you play around with all this heavy stuff like down the garnets and stuff. I mean, you can see what's going on. That's really what I like about it. And it's a good product. And it's built right here in New England. So anyways, shout out to ASR. They got a good piece of equipment. They do give you this strap. This comes with it. It can go like this or cross. Put it on your backpack, whatever. Love it. It weighs probably, I'd say, about 4 pounds maybe. So it's not like, holy crap. I know I bought a sluice box here not that long ago. I mean, it was a high quality sluice box. I just wanted to see it as a product. I think it was called Vevor, V-E-V-O-R, online. They're kind of an upscale Chinese website. So anyways, so I went there and I checked them out. I'm like, wow, this is a nice sluice box. And when I got it, I'm like, wow, this thing's heavy. And when I flipped it all out, I'm like, holy cow, and they use thick gauge. I mean, that was pretty impressive, but when you've got a 4-inch long slice in your back, that's a no-no. So anyways, everybody, please be safe out there. If you're going to go deep in the Hell's Canyons and shit, have a buddy with you, or just get a mining partner. I mean, people, we all get together. And this is what this club's for. Let's get together, link up. 2 guys get together. Hey, we're going to head up, you know, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot of places to look at. Look over here in the Taconics. Run the Poultney River. Poultney River, I'm going to tell you one thing right now, is one of the best places to crevice in this whole fucking water course. It starts way up in the Timoth Purchase, and it dumps in all the way to Lake Champlain. So there's a couple of words called the cogmen, coyote back in my day. These are all Poultney River, because the last schist on the Poultney River where it dumps into Lake Champlain Basin is at Carver's Falls. And that's in, I do believe that's New York. Don't even know that. Here I am talking about the 40-mile course. But anyways, it starts at the Timoth Purchase. I walked right in here. I've seen the water drip right out of the ledge, and then a little brook starts, and a little piss brook starts, and it's swampy and wet and mosquitoes. And I've been all the way to the end because I was a professional bass fisherman for 2 years, and I used to go up the Poultney River when we used to have water ups and downs in Lake Champlain. The bass would go right up there and just stage themselves in that flooded timber, and man, I'd rip them out of there. We had a great time. Anyways, second part of this video, you're going to see the Keene dredge running. I actually had the fella that actually owned it before me. He had it, and he kind of overdid it with a power plant to get the suction working and everything. He said they kind of overdid it a little bit, but they had used it prior with a little pump. So that little pump that's on there is just one of them little cheap, junky ones off the Chinese. They're like $110. I bought 2 just in case something happens up in New Hampshire. I kind of want to have a day of sitting in the river and looking stupid and getting nothing. You know, whatever. But that's the fun of it, right, guys? This is why we're doing this. You know, the being outside, being with your friends, the gold is just an extra, you know. So remember that, everybody. You know, when the club does get together, we hook up. That's what it's all about. Remember to take care of Hans. Can't wait to see everybody up at the rendezvous. I wish everybody peace and prosperity. Like, share, and subscribe. Northern Appalachian Prospecting out. The little video was coming right here. Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Appalachian Prospecting. Hey, today we got a treat for you. Remember that little dredge we put together? Well, we've got her running. The owner of it come down and gave me a hand with it. It's sucking perfect. We put some black sand right there, so he's going to move over and suck that up, and you're going to see it come right through the box. We're all set, Gene? It worked perfect earlier. Here it comes. See it? It's getting caught right in the riffles where it belongs. It's dumping right out the end. I think this thing is almost running perfectly. I've got to prop the box up a little bit, but it's in the water, and I just got a shovel holding it because the wind's blowing and it just wants to move it all around. I think that's working pretty damn good, huh, guys? Not too bad for a little... $21. Yeah. So he got 2 little shovelfuls and put it over there. And here it is, right in the box, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. The flow almost looks perfect. I am going to mount the motor up here, and I think the vibration from that motor will really help settle the gold in here. But, you know, that'll be the pass. But she's sucking. It's doing a great job. I can't wait. You'll see it in a couple of weeks up at the rendezvous. So... Gene, thank you so much for coming down and giving me a hand with it. Oh, it's awesome. Gene is a follow prospector, him and his wife and his kids. They're great people. They'll be at the sign up coming this Saturday. Shutting this off. Just don't forget this, everybody. We got the sign up on Saturday from 9 to noon, and then we're going to do a little dig, get together, and then tailgate meet, and we're done. So just let everybody know what's going on. Thanks. I'm glad it's working. It's working perfect. I need a little help. I didn't realize that you had to keep priming these things and keep everything underwater. But man, once it caught, and it did an excellent job. So It's a short one today. Thanks everybody again. Hopefully to see everybody on Saturday and then in a few weeks up at Bath, New Hampshire on the WAM. Thanks everyone.